Genuinely, does Ranbir think you're going to mess it up, or is it just a line that he said it? Do you feel you're the most balanced one out of the lot?
You know, there's a saying called Andho mein Kana Raja.
Number 4.
Seema is like, she's crazy.
Has there been a situation where your own families watch the show and they end up coming and telling you, listen, I'm embarrassed?
I think my swearing maybe.
What do you think of these Bollywood wives? Do you think they're very interesting, honestly?
These Bollywood wives are my friends, and yeah, I mean, I'm more interested in my own life.
Shanaya and you compete now. Who's more popular at home? Do you have that rating meter going on the wall and things like that? See, huh?
Shanaya wins hands down.
Proud Mama Toby. What is that one transformation you saw in yourself and your mama after he passed away?
You know, I think as a family, not just, between us, but as a family, I think we became closer, as a family. The bond got stronger. When my dad passed away, we never showed our emotions even to each other.
Seema, how close are you still to the Khan family? Are you still that close? Do you all communicate? Huh? Fabulous Lives versus Bollywood Wives seems like a battle of the Avengers with the enemies and things like that. Yeah? What is this versus and all like?
Nemesis.
Like nemesis and all, yeah. Huh? Now, just Bollywood mein kehte na, what is this? Who's the hero, heroine? Who's the villain here?
No such thing.
No.
such
Come
thing.
on.
We are all
Everyone's
everyone's
such
a
thing.
hero in their own right.
Listen, in the trailer and all, someone is commenting, yeah, ki these fabulous lives, ladies from Delhi think we are thakela, ye wo. So it's obviously not very, you're my best friend, you're my sister. It's not like that.
Yeah.
So yes, I know you're itching to say that.
No,
Sit.
but the Thakela line is not pertaining to these guys.
Yeah.
It was about someone else.
Who's that someone else?
But that now you have to see the show to
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
the
plan
whole
the show.
control. Yeah,
So when someone says a line like this, that you're thakela,
yeah.
what do
I
you
take
do?
it. I take it personally.
You take it personally.
Yes.
You like, what do you do in your head to them? You beat the shit out of them.
When I saw it was on Instagram, my thing was that this lovely lady, was praising one woman, but she was putting other women down in the pretext of women's lib and all that. It irritated me. And then you see further now. Now I can't give it away.
Theek hai, that irritated, but I want to know what you do in your head.
I am beating her up in my head.
Like
I'm
you-
like,
You know the
Loser,
shredder
over and over
loser,
again.
the
The
paper
Literally.
shredder.
That.
yeah.
Has anyone called you sadistic women at times? I mean, I like the way shredder and things like that.
The more graphic, the better.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
You
love body
wanted
details.
us to say this.
I like it. So, genuinely, does Ranbir think you're going to mess it up, or is it just a line that he said it?
I mean, you can ask him why, but from what I can tell you is because he thinks that I'm someone who will call bullshit. Like basically, I will call a spade, and who is fiery, who is ready to pick a fight, just like that. So hence the mess up line.
So, but a lot of people enjoy messing up as well, right? It adds a lot of color to their lives.
I love messing up.
You love
Who's
messing up?
perfect?
I
Are
like
you?
it.
I'm not.
Oh,
तो फिर?
anyone who looks at me gets a superiority complex. Shalini,
In
what's
messing up.
up? You're doing good? It seems the ladies are more interested in you than the other Delhi ladies. And you're more interested in things.
Yeah, exactly.
And people.
The story of my life.
What are things?
Well, I was supposed to say I'm more interested in art and beautiful objects, but I think that was too long a line, so I was made to say things. I was going to say paintings and sculptures and architecture and beautiful objects.
Come on,
but
jhoot mat bolo yaar. Kabhi we also say that thing who's walking towards me. Sometimes we address human beings as also
like
things,
you mean
yeah?
objectifying people?
Yeah, sometimes hota na that thing now you don't like
I
somebody's
don't
walking.
objectify people. No, I don't do that.
ठीक है, we respect that. और ठीक है, अच्छा है. Seema, I like the way you were talking to your son in the trailer, and you were saying, "Is it okay if I move on? If I move on, what happens?" Are you very, very open about your emotions in front of your kids?
I am very. I'm transparent when it comes to my son. I've always maintained he's my best friend and my go-to person when I have to say something because I know he will never ever judge me. And he's my number one priority. And whatever I do in my life, he has to first be okay with it. So, I mean, we are both very open with each other. So is he. I don't think I'd like to believe, and I know this for a fact, he never hides anything from me. I know he can tell me anything at all under the sun, even when he went to university and all his masti and everything, he will call me up and relate every single detail to me.
Sweet.
How sweet, yeah, I really. So, Bhavana, I was walking out and my neighbor's wife, I met her at the elevator, just to clarify.
Yeah, my God, you did that.
Yeah. And she suddenly asked me, who are you going to jam with? And I took all your names. And she says, please tell Bhavana. Sorry, ladies, it's her comment, okay? It's not mine.
I love her already.
And she says, Bhavana seems to be the most balanced of all the ladies.
Wow.
Are we such big
Chakras are bad.
Yeah? So do you feel the same? It's okay to talk great things about yourself. Do you feel you're the most balanced one out of the lot?
You know, there's a saying called Andho mein Kana Raja. I'm that. Exactly what
Love
Seema
it.
said. Baki itne unbalanced hai that my little thing also looks balanced. And I'm very happy with that. It's great.
I mean, was that a compliment or what was it to the others?
It was a
Ask the
compliment.
balance person.
No, she is the most balanced.
She is. Okay,
Yeah.
who's number 2 on the list of balancing acts?
I would say Neelam.
Baapre, we have really been
Okay, I like this. Number 3.
Listen, she doesn't know the Delhi girls, huh? So it's
See,
just the Bombay girls.
Maheep is just, she can just take off when she's angry and she's so calm when she has to be. And Maheep is a Mufat. So I can't call her balanced. She's black or white. She's definitely not balanced. Maheep.
There's no balance.
There's no balance.
With
She's
the
like,
others.
she either loves you or she doesn't. It's like that. And it's very apparent, very evident. You can see it with her expressions right now. So I don't even need to say
I
it.
like you.
I know,
Nice
I can
to-
feel it.
You can feel
I
it.
can feel it. Sis, I can feel it. All right.
Sis, he's called you sis.
I mean-
Dun.
Dar karke, yeah, you know, number 4.
Seema is like, she's crazy. We all know that.
Then, chalo, I'll.
In a
listen-
nice way. I'm not saying crazy in a bad way. She's crazy and
See,
she's
this is
like,
the balancing lady. Nice way and all that.
No, in a nice way means she's like, she's very impulsive. Seema, and you've seen it in the first 2 seasons. Like, she can be very impulsive with things, and of course, Neelam, everyone's seen is more balanced with Riddhima, Shalini, and Kalyan. I was going to say Shalyani.
Sorry, who what?
Kalyani. Kalyani is missing.
Shalini and Kalyani together, Shalyani.
That's a new name. That's what happens nowadays, na Baba? You mix 2 names, make it one,
We've
yeah?
all done it.
She's been doing this
We've
throughout
called them
the
Shalyani.
I'm
Shalyani.
so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But
I thought you were going to hit her with that.
Even I did for a second.
Acha.
I think I would say Riddhima is the most balanced out of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, you top of the list.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Neelam. These 2 on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, balance maybe.
Like they're
yeah.
fighting for number 3 or number 4.
I don't think they care about my ratings.
Really?
I
She's
don't think-
absolutely right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
provide the entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay,
But that is nice.
that's...
Unbalanced entertainment.
Okay, we have to move from this balance.
Okay, now. Great, I like it. I like how you're moderating the
Yeah,
whole thing. Don't take
because-
my job.
This will keep on going on.
Acha, you made the biggest mistake of your life, is what you've said. What is the biggest mistake you actually done in your life?
Fine. A lot of things that I don't
Tell me
want
one
to
big
talk
one.
about. Don't want to talk about it.
ठीक है, which is the second big one?
You keep moving.
Still don't want to talk about it.
But why do you think this is the biggest mistake?
It's again pertaining to something on the show. When you see, you know.
But do you think also these ladies get that side of you that you feel from inside? How can I be with them and I'm continuously going to be pushed?
Hence the comment.
Now we know.
So do you generally say nice things to each other also? Kabhi kabar?
We do.
Kabhi kabar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Depends on our mood.
In our emotional moments, yes.
Yes.
We do.
Has there been a situation where your own families watch the show and they end up coming and telling you listen, I'm embarrassed of this particular situation that happened. And they sit across the table or they don't talk to you. And then later on, you figure out that they're not too happy with something you did on the show. What was that?
I think my swearing maybe a bit too much, but no, I think my family, they're a part of the business. I think they get it and they understand, and so I've never had this sit across the table that this was wrong and you shouldn't have done this, and they understand. It's very unnerving, contrary to what people think, that it's all candy floss and glamour and glitter. You know, that takes an emotional toll on you also. We are putting our lives out there for judgment. On a very serious note, I'm saying this. So I think my family, they get it, that it's not easy to take on the brickbats also. You take the love also, but the brickbats also. So they're quite supportive. Fine.
Seema, you, have you been also told something that mom or why did you do this?
Actually, quite the opposite. My family has been very supportive, and actually they feel proud. Like my mom also, sometimes I think she's got to know so much about how I feel through things I've said on the show or in an interview, which I would not normally tell her on her face. So I think that she's pretty proud, and if there's anything, they just pen it down to she's bats. That's all they say. They think I'm bats in any case. So for me, everything is Marv.
Best attitude.
Shalini, what do you think of these Bollywood wives? Do you think they're very interesting, honestly?
These Bollywood wives are my friends, and yeah, I mean, I'm more interested in my own life, but yeah, it's fun hanging out with them.
Let's give
It's mind blowing.
And I love it. She's very, very cool. Yeah, I love my own life, but okay. So, what are the most interesting things that happen in a day in your life that maybe they can emulate and say, "Wow, man, Shalini, we want this aspect of your life." Huh?
Many things.
Many things in one day. I'm a multifaceted person, and there are many things. I do very interesting things because I lose interest in things also really fast. My attention span is also very short, so I like to keep doing different things so that I'm channelized. My energy is channelized. So.
Wow. So, have you lost interest in any one of them while they're talking?
No.
And it's
Yeah,
only
sometimes
within
I
us. We
zone
won't
out.
tell anyone else.
No, I did zone out because I thought this question wasn't for me. It would go this way because so I zoned out for like 2 minutes.
No, I'm not talking about now. In general,
Yeah.
when you hang out with them, have
Yeah.
you lost interest in any one of them and they're just talking and you're somewhere else?
I do that often with people as well. So, yeah.
Why are you? I'm asking about them.
We are nothing new.
Them, it's like
people
we are shooting together, and if suppose there 5 or 6 of them are talking, and if I find it really funny, I'll start laughing. But then I think I shouldn't laugh because I'll interrupt them. Then I zone out, rather than disrupting their conversation.
I remember I met you somewhere, maybe it was Air or something like that, and then we were talking about how Ananya is so honest with her interviews and things like that. And actually, she's an interviewer's delight because she's genuinely very, very
She gives
honest.
the headlines.
No, but she's also very, very honest, right? But has it been a situation where she's told you, Mama, come on, yeah, chill, don't say this or you've said that? Has that happened with you too?
No. She's never told me that. I think she's not in a position to. Na? How can she tell me this? I'm saying this to her all the time. Watch your words. Count 5 before you answer because she's ready to answer before the question is over. So it's the other way around. But I think my family's been very okay with whatever I have said or done. The only thing they can't understand is that why do we clear all our misunderstandings on the show? They're like, you're clearing every misunderstanding of yours on the show, which is amazing. Actually,
It's
the
great
show,
content.
Yeah. No, and also I think somewhere the show, the nature of the show is such. And also the kind of scenes we've had is like your inner things come out and we kind of clear it out. It's just beautiful and it's done in a... It's been amazing, this show, in a way.
The
But
journey's
for
been done.
us, it seems like you have issues every day with each other.
No, these
Is it
are
like that?
issues like collected over the year because we are shooting this on like in a span of a year, or they're issues which are underlined over the years, which maybe we didn't bring up with each other, but we did it during the show. But it's all very real. I know people don't believe it. They think we
No, it's all
stage
very
these problems
real.
and we stage these issues, but they are 100% real.
Which issue did you feel
You
that...
finally are asking me a question. I've been sitting and
I'm
waiting.
so sorry,
finally.
yeah. Because I throw something, it comes back here, it goes there. I'm all yours forever. Okay? I'm all yours, always. So, has there been a situation where people have actually come and told you, I think you play acted this, I think this is not a real issue, I think you've just done it for the camera?
No,
What was
okay. There was a scene in season 2. We all went to Javai. Okay. And I had to get on a bike and I had to ride a bicycle. Okay. For some reason, whether it was my tight jeans, whether it was my boots, I could not ride the bicycle that day. In fact, my daughter told me, she's like, Mama, this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. How could you let them shoot this? I said, it wasn't planned. This was not supposed to happen. I don't know, that day, I mean, all the creatives are there, they'll know. I mean, I just couldn't ride the bike that day.
But you're riding away to glory with the show. So,
Yes, I'm enjoying it.
You are.
Enjoying it.
Of course. Sameer had once told me that, listen, I'm an introvert. And sometimes I don't like going to these parties where all of them are together. And he says, I like to be by myself.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. He says he's an introvert, but once he starts talking, he doesn't stop. And you have to like zip his mouth and tape his mouth because he says all the wrong things. So this introvert thing, yes, I mean, yeah, he doesn't like to socialize that much. But when he does, he sort of spills the beans.
They are my wife's friends, basically.
No, I think now he's very comfortable with Maheep, Seema, Bhavana. He's very comfortable with them.
Shanaya and you compete now. Who's more popular at home? Do you have that rating meter going on the wall and things like that? See, huh?
Shanaya wins hands down.
Proud Mama talking.
I mean, there's just no competition. And I'm so happy to lose to her. And she makes me proud every day. Every morning I look with stars in my eyes with my kids. And so...
You know, it's nice. Like, I did Ananya's first interview. And I always believe, and I say this on camera, they're actually very balanced kids, all right? People may think something else about them, but they're very balanced kids. I don't know Shanaya that well. Is she also a girl who's got a head on her shoulders? And you can be a proud mama and say it. It's okay.
No, I'm sure she's going to do an
she
interview.
is.
Thank
She
you.
is. She
But
is actually.
she will do an interview with you soon enough.
So she's making a debut soon. Wow.
She is. But I would like to proudly say that these kids, contrary, and I'm happy that you said this, that, you know, they're balanced, because a lot of people don't see this. And I think Bhavna, all of us, we're very proud that they are balanced, well-mannered, respectful. These are just basics of our family upbringing, and it's very important. And it makes me proud when I hear that my kids are well-balanced and they're polite and they come and say hello to everyone and they meet the elders first. It's very, very important to me. So, yeah.
How's she handling the fame that's coming away? Does it disturb her at times?
No. She's born in it.
So it's like, baएं हाथ का खेल.
I mean, you see these babies today, they are clicked more than I think most of the celebrities. I think they're so used to it. I see Taimur and Jay.
They're just used to all the cameras.
They are just
around,
like,
so.
yeah, as soon as they step out of the house, they know that they're going to be there. So I think they're very accustomed to it. But having said that, now I can't pimp for my own kids now, what to say now. But I think they're very hardworking and I think they're very balanced. And I think they've got a head on their shoulders. And they don't take things too personally. I think that we keep talking to them about.
They're very confident. This generation is very super confident. Like, I mean, if I were to compare myself to the kids at their age, we didn't have this kind of confidence.
They're very aware.
They're very confident. And that's always a good thing.
Riddhima, you and your mom had a very emotional conversation in the trailer as well about your father. With Sir's passing away, we all go through transformations when we lose someone very close to our heart. What is that one transformation you saw in yourself and your mama after he passed away?
You know, I think as a family, not just, you know, between us, but as a family, I think we became closer, you know, as a family. the bond got stronger. And that is why I said that, we may not necessarily, put it out there and show and tell people how we are feeling, but deep down only we understand that we've lost, I've lost my father. My mom is all I have, end of the day. I'm there for her at the drop of a hat. If she's going through something, if she's in, if she's upset, I take the next flight down. Like I come to Bombay and just be with her. So we did have that, and we have that chat not only on cam, even off cam, all the time.
Sure.
When she went and I went and we talked. When my dad passed away, we never showed our emotions even to each other. We used to literally go to separate rooms and, cry, like take it all out, and then come and just sort of, just be normal or act normal, pretend. But I think it's just got us like really, really close.
Seema, how close are you still to the Khan family? Are you still that close? Do you all communicate? Huh?
Yes, I share 2 children with Sohail. So we are still a unit in a family when it comes to the kids. And I have utmost regard and respect for all of them. I've spent some of my best years there. I've had 2 children, which is like, those are my 2 like trophies, so to say. And yeah, it's great.
Shalini, Bombay-Delhi conversations keep going on. What makes Bombay a better city than Delhi? Oh, sorry. I want to make was Delhi versus Bombay.
I can answer both if you want.
Please do.
Start with this one and then I can answer the other one.
No, but tell me one. Let's take it.
You
Let's take a
pick.
side.
No, you are confused.
Okay, so I
Just stick to
I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
So obviously, you want me to give my opinion?
No, which question? Ask.
Mumbai versus Delhi. Which side are you on, and why do you think that city is better?
Well, I think both cities have their plus points, and both cities, one is a capital of our country, and it's been like that since medieval times, and one is a financial and capital and entertainment capital now. So you can't
How
really
nice.
compare the both.
You
right?
reminded me of my history teacher, Mrs. Nagrani, who used to tell me medieval period. And I didn't know where the E was in medieval. There were 2 E's. Yeah. But Mrs. Nagrani, I miss you, man. Medieval period, class 7th, I failed. But today I passed.
I'm going to choke.
Okay, how many of you know what is medieval period?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know.
Okay, who?
Baba Adam ke zamane
One
ka.
person who gives the explanation of medieval period, you get a trip to Andheri East and back.
Oh, no, we don't want that. In the Andheri local. give the
Baba Adam ke
explanation
zamane
anyway.
ka.
No, I don't want to get
times.
into.
Yeah.
Oh God.
See?
You want to go to Andheri? Let her answer.
So do you all genuinely also discussed amongst each other ki what to wear while going to a funeral? Wo hota hai discussion?
No, we don't discuss outfits at a funeral. No, that's like so mean. And he talks for effect.
Listen,
He just-
now
we
no one's
do
going to believe a
anything.
word of Chunky, yaar.
मैं उसके सारे भांडे फोड़ने वाली हूँ. That's the reason I'm on this show.
Character assassinated, yaar. Chunky, Chunky, I believe you.
Chunky says whatever he wants to say, and then he says,
I'm
"I'm
joking."
joking."
Okay, is your daughter interested in getting into acting? You know, does she have that little bit of a flavor in her?
No, not at all. Not at all. Like she shies away from the camera, the limelight. No. She's in the opposite direction completely.
What tag would you give Ori?
Hustler.
Kangna?
Kangana, she is extremely talented. Yeah, I mean, she's amazing at what she does.
You, Karan Johar?
Master mind, mega creative. How can I say he's like he's a visionary and with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Vartaman Kaal se Kim Kardashian.
Hashtag चाहिए.
हाँ, जो भी उस टाइम पे जो होता था उसके हिसाब से हम लोग बात करें.
परम सुंदरी अप्सरा.
I love it. man.
अजंता की
Murat.
Ajanta ki Murat.
मूरत. और
This
क्या
is the
बोलूं
biggest
मैं?
meme of the day. I love it. Thank you.
अजंता की मूरत.
Gauri Khan.
Best friend. Like best friend. She's really that.
Govinda.
Serious competition. Because when we used to dance, it was like a competition. Who's doing the steps better?
Alia Bhatt.
Oh, sister,
Oh.
sweetheart. This.
Thank you so much, all of you. It was great talking to you in this Vartaman Kal. And I'm sure this show will be appreciated. Medieval को past में कहते हैं, future को क्या कहते हैं हम लोग?
फ्यूचर को क्या
भविष्य।
कहते हैं?
भविष्य को
भविष्यवाणी आप दे दीजिए
शो तो ब्लॉकबस्टर है ही यार.
बस यही
वाह, वाह, वाह,
भविष्यवाणी
thank
चाहिए
you.
थी
बहुत
हमें
अच्छा
थैंक
है
यू सो
ही.
मच
And you girls are stars.
Thank you.
Because it requires a lot of courage to be yourself, especially in these times. And you're unabashedly fearless.
Thank you for saying this.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
recognize
Yeah.
it.
That's real courage, right?
Thank you.
And it takes a lot of courage to have your life out there. But I see truth in what you do. Good, bad is different. But I see truth in what you do. So thank you. Here's to girl power. Medieval spelling क्या?
EDIVAN
No.
No.
Wrong. I-E. There are two E's.
wrong.
There are two E's.
We're done, huh?
But ma'am, well done. Thank you. Bye.